Hey guys, hoping you guys are here. It's been quite a long time since I've actually done a live stream. I think I actually forgot how to do it. I'm not kidding, honest. I honestly think I forgot how to do it. But anyway, when it comes to random talks, I actually wanted to talk about a video that one of my subscribers sent me. Um, he just sent it to me, I think, an hour earlier or something. He sent me a message through Facebook about male contraception. Was invented actually, you can say, by an Indian guy, and he seems to be calling it the Risug. Now, apparently, it's a male contraceptive, and it is a gel injected into the scrotum that actually can make the sperm ineffective. He seems to have done this by mixing biomedicine along with electrical engineering. I'm not really sure how he did that, to be honest. I mean, it seems like a weird combination, but it seems that he has actually worked it out. And it's going through the third stages of trials right now. And once that's sorted out, he said that it can actually come into the market now. Male contraceptives, I don't know how exactly it's going to change the atmosphere in India, to be honest. Because fucking hell, most people don't even use contraceptives here. I mean, yeah, the current generation does. They do use it a lot. Mostly condoms, the IVF, and all those other sort of shit. Not much. At least I haven't heard of it much. Not in India, anyway. The female, I'm talking about the female side of things. And yeah, even the males, even if they do it, they go for the permanent option, vasectomy. And even though they said that vasectomy is reversible, I don't know. I have my doubts about that. I mean, it could be. And there seems to be reports that comes out and says that vasectomy is 95% reversible. So if you do get a vasectomy and you wanted to reverse that, there's a 95% chance that you can reverse it in the event that you feel like having a kid later on. But what this guy has actually brought up. Okay, I'm guessing my background is really noisy. There's a lot of work going on in my house, so I have to change my room, and my room is right next to the road right now, and it is fucking busy as hell. Anyway, back to the topic. So, according to this guy, his injection, so the first injection actually makes the sperm ineffective, and if you do actually want to make it effective again, there's another second injection which reverses the whole process. So there is no cutting of parts, there is no surgery or something. It's just an injection. And hey, you're sorted. You can't have a fucking kid. I mean, it's if this works in India, to be honest, if this actually works in India, and if it's brought out for mass production, which it seems like it could be, this would be huge. I don't know in terms of India, but I'm talking about the whole world. It would be extremely fucking huge. Because in the end, we will have control over whether we want a kid or not. We don't have to depend on the woman having birth control or taking birth control pills or whatever, so on and so forth and all that shit. We don't have to sit and, trust her. We don't have to ask her, do you take birth control? And she says, yeah, I do. And then she doesn't. And in the end, we end up getting a kid. There's nothing that we can do. The man with no name, are you sure you can't hear me? Because I can actually hear myself when I switch on the audio in my talk. Anybody else in chat right now, can you actually hear me? Yeah, so JK seems says it's fine. I'm not sure the man with no name. Maybe check out maybe you put yourself a mute or something's wrong, because I think the rest of them can hear me. Okay. Anyway, getting back on what I was talking about. Yeah, we can finally have control, and I'm sure a lot of MGTOWs have actually spoken about this a lot of times. I think I've heard San, I've heard Barbarossa, I think I've heard Thinking Ape, Stardust talk about this as well. Male contraception can actually change a lot of things. The whole idea of a relationship or a marriage. Not that I'm actually going to get married, but I'm talking about the men who would refuse to, see the bad side of marriage and just want to get into it. If they're going to get married, at least they'll have some control over the reproduction. So if they don't want a kid, they don't need to actually depend on the woman to take birth control, or depend on condoms, which are really not effective. This can change the landscape. Okay, I'm not going to say it's going to change the complete landscape of the relationship between man and woman, because this is just a minor thing, because there are a lot of subconscious thoughts and actions that we do in this gynocentric society that actually benefit the women. But there is one thing that will there's one way that this will benefit men, in which is that they won't get duped. You don't have to fucking depend on the woman. You don't have to keep asking, are you taking birth control or not? And I think that is extremely freeing. I mean, it frees the mind. It frees a lot of the tension, I guess. But I don't know. I mean, men are idiots, so I'm not sure how good this. I don't know. Fucking, I'm actually I'm actually split in this particular. But will they actually be happy? This is, yeah. I mean, I'm sure a lot of men will be. But then the other thing is, will men even fucking bother using this shit? I don't know. I hope they do, because you know what? Fucking don't depend on a woman to be taking birth control, because that could just lead to a disaster. I mean, I'm sure you've heard horror stories. If you're actually watching my channel, then I'm sure you've watched other MGTOW channels and you've seen MGTOW content and heard of the horror stories that's actually, happened or taking or going on or has happened or will happen in the future. It's absolutely disgusting. I mean, being on the hook for child support for 18 fucking years of your life, that is just absolutely disgusting. And on top of that, for a child that you didn't want, and a child that you can't absolutely see, paying for that child, fuck that. I mean, dude, how the fuck do people do that? I mean, okay, to be honest, I was actually lucky, because I did have an incident where I actually got a girl pregnant when I was in Sydney. Luckily, though, she didn't want to have the child. I was extremely fortunate that she didn't actually want to have a child, and so she herself chose to abort the child. And thank God for that. I mean, just think about it. If she actually decided to have the child, fucking hell, I'd be stuck with child support for fucking ages. Damn. Yeah. That was actually extremely fortunate for me that she didn't want the child. Though recently I've actually kind of, I don't know, she's still a friend on my Facebook page, and well, she's caught hold of another guy and she's had a kid in the end. I'm guessing they're married. I don't know. She was not an Aussie chick. I think she was a Bangladeshi chick. Yeah. Whatever. Anyway. Okay, so the other thing I want to talk about was the media. Yeah, the man with no name. I'm sorry, man. Yeah, I know BSNL sucks. That's one of the reasons I don't have BSNL. I have Airtel. It works a lot better most of the places, and I think idea is good as well. Fuck BSNL, man. It's kind of pathetic. So I'm not sure a lot of you outside India actually know about this. There's this whole spat between two major celebrities in India. One is Hrithik Roshan, and the other is Kangana Ranaut. Now, Kangana Ranaut seems to claim that her and Hrithik Roshan were in a relationship and also got engaged in Paris, apparently sometime in the 2014 or something, 2012. Okay, I'm not sure. 2012, 2014. I don't know. Whenever it was. So she claimed that they actually got engaged and they've been in a relationship for a long time. Fucking SFM. Anyway, so what has happened over the past, I don't know, 2 years, I guess. I think the whole spat started in 2014-15. But it's heating up a lot now because, okay, let me just catch those of you who have no idea about this. So she was asked during an interview whether this guy, Hrithik Roshan, was actually stopping her from doing movies and, getting her kicked out from films just because they are acting it. And well, she said something, and then she called Hrithik her silly ex. To which Hrithik sent her a legal notice and asked her to apologize for defaming him. And he also wrote that she has a better chance of dating the Pope, which is probably true because, this guy is among the hottest guy in India, to be honest. I think he's been ranked third within the first three over the past 7 or 8 years when it comes to the most handsome men in the world. I'm not even talking about India, in the world. And Kangana Ranaut, to be honest, she is, you hear her voice and you get turned off straight away. Yeah, she looks pretty decent. I can say she's okay. But anyway, she seems to have been obsessed with the guy, which I can understand. He's pretty hot from the women's point of view. And also, he is extremely fucking rich. He's what they would consider an alpha male. But with a lot of the beta qualities of gynocentrism that you see. So he's like the decent, nice guy kind of thing. At least that's the image that he actually portrays to the rest of us. I don't know how he actually is because I haven't met the fucking guy. But either way, recently they've actually released 400 mails that has actually gone from this female to the guy. That's 400 fucking mails without a single response. And Kangana Ranaut seems to have only one single picture to prove that she was in a relationship with him for 4 or 5 years or 6 years or whatever she claims. One single picture, and she claims that she was in a relationship with him, and Hrithik completely denies it. Now, what I see here is an absolutely obsessive behavior from this female who's got a lot of things that she wanted, and I'm pretty sure most of the men that she's wanted, but this one seems to have gotten away, and I don't think she can deal with it. She's actually kind of put it in her head that they actually went out and that they broke up, and she considers him a shallow guy who, I don't know, that's why, who's silly, that's why she called him the silly ex. It's weird, isn't it? 400 fucking mails to him, which included a lot of pictures, the usual pictures, like, guys send dick pics, what women send. They haven't actually released those pictures, of course. I'm pretty sure I'll leak online sometime soon. So anybody wants to see it, just wait for it. It seems to be an obsessive behavior from her, trying to kind of establish that she was going out with this guy in a way to actually, I think it is actually a publicity stunt. And also, she does want to keep her status up, her social status, because, you've dated one of the hottest guy in India. It's a big thing, isn't it? Most guys wouldn't compare to Hrithik at the moment. So you raise your social status. What happens is you get better men, men higher up the food chain. And if you get men higher up the food chain, the easier your life is. I think that's what's going on in her head. I'm not really sure, but it could be because She seems to have wanted to go out with the guy. She got refused, and she can't actually accept it. But once it came out of her mouth that they went out, she can't go back on it and say she was lying. So she just wants to kind of convince people that they did go out, that it did happen, and that she's not a liar. And in a way, she wants to increase her social status. But as of now, all the evidence points to the fact that the guy is actually in the right, because he claims that there was no relationship between the two, and there seems to be no evidence. Now, I've seen a ton of debates. I think around 3 or 4 debates depend on this topic, and one thing that a lot of the people refuse to answer or completely ignore is the question: is there any evidence of the relationship other than one picture which was posted and which happened to be morphed by the way, Photoshop, by the way, not entirely with the face or anything, but they kind of took out another person from the background, because if you took out the person from the background, it looks like an intimate picture. But if you have the person in the background, it was actually from a party. So if you have a person in the background, it kind of changes the entire context of the picture, because it was during a party. So it's not an intimate picture anymore. And it was also a party in which his wife was actually present. Or his then wife, now ex-wife, and so on. No. I don't know. But even with all this lack of evidence, people seem to believe that Kangana is still in the right. Meaning the woman is still in the right because she said she is. I said I'm a relationship, so you fucking better believe me. And to be honest, Hrithik is a bigger fucking idiot, because he wrote a post, and he seems to suggest, I mean, it's weird what he says. Like, yeah, he wants to defend himself, but also what he says is that, one sec, let me just get his page, and I'll read out that part which I found absolutely disgusting from him. Just hold on. Bear with me for a second. I'm just trying to get his page open. Okay, so he goes on to say that I'm in fact protecting myself from something far more serious, sensitive, and destructive than that, and he's trying to refuse the fact that he was never in a relationship, and so on and so forth. But this is what he actually writes on his Facebook page. He says, sadly, very few from the media or the public seem to be interested in the truth. And this has been a hard-learned fact for me. If the people are comfortable with the lie because it doesn't threaten their model of the world, where a girl is the victim and the man is the aggressor, then so be it. I'm okay with that too. So he's actually okay with the whole idea of the media supporting the women than supporting the truth, which I find completely fucking idiotic. And he goes on to say, women have suffered centuries of abuse at the hands of men, and it infuriates me how some men can be so brutal and they deserve the hardest punishment. I mean, fuck you, man. I mean, I support you in this fucking incident, but this part, fuck you. I don't care if you're fucking the hottest man in India. Fuck you. Women have suffered centuries of abuse at the hands of men. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm not disagreeing with the fact that yes, women have been abused. But that doesn't mean they're the only ones who've been abused. You fucktard. Anyway, he goes on to say that, but by that logic, if it ordains that one man can't be vulnerable and one woman can't be a liar, so be it. I'm okay with that too. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, I know you're trying to play the nice guy and everything, but fucking grow some balls, bitch. Seriously, grow some fucking balls. Although it could be a strategy from the PR team to make him look a lot more decent and, not maybe go on the attack. Because, when men go on the attack, nobody takes it well. And a lot of the pictures, or the sexual pictures that Kangana sent Hrithik seems to have been leaked to the media. So a lot of people are blaming him for for releasing the pictures that she apparently sent in private. I mean, fucking hell, come on. If a guy sent a girl a dick pic, all right, if a guy sent a girl a dick pic, and she puts it online saying that this man is sending me dick pics, everybody's going to be fucking saying, yeah, fucking, you know, castrate the dick or so on and so forth. And everybody's going to be up with the girl. What the fuck is wrong if this woman has been harassing this guy, been obsessed with this guy, sends him pics, and he puts them fucking online? I to be honest, I don't know if he actually did. There's a probability that it is his team, but I'm not really sure because there is no proof as of now. But either way, even if he did, what the fuck is wrong with it? She didn't have to send him the pictures. Nobody forced her to. She did it out of her own volition. She didn't want the people to see it or the public to see it. She didn't have fucking send pictures to a person who's not responding to your fucking test. It's the same thing as sending a dick pic to a woman and then her showing it to the world saying that fucking hell, this guy's sending me a dick pic and harassing me. But the fucking people don't care. The people are more obsessed or bothered with the fact that this guy apparently leaked the pictures, and that's, you should never have done that. That's not what a man would do, and so on and so forth. Oh, fuck you all. You know, get the fucking finger up your ass, put it in there, shove it in there, and with no fucking lube. Okay, to be honest, I am actually a little high. I had a few drinks. That might be the one reason I'm ranting right now, because I usually don't like ranting. I've never actually gone on this long a monologue till date. Always had somebody with me, and I just sit in the background, you know, give some fucking info in between, correct SFM once in a while, because he says some bullshit, don't you, SFM? And I have to correct you. Yeah, dude, JK, I did actually have a few. I actually went, met my second cousin. He had actually come from abroad, and he brought some good booze. All right, he brought some good booze. He had a Glenfiddich with him, and hey, nobody fucking says no to a Glenfiddich, and I couldn't say no. I love single malt. The last time I drank a single malt was like 3 months ago. So, fucking welcome. I'd love to have you. Had a few on the rocks. I think I had 3 on the rocks and 2 neat. I'm not drunk. I'm just a little tipsy. Pretty sure it's because I didn't have any additives with the liquor. But okay, yeah, I know. Okay, so whatever. Fuck it. You know what? I don't know. Who the fuck wants to come on? Anybody fucking wants to come on? Come on, because I'm not going to be able to monologue any longer. I'm not good at monologuing. I've never actually done it, and I'm not that keen on doing it either. So I've actually posted the link in the chat. Anybody who wants to fucking come on can come on. Seriously, fucking nobody. Okay. I can probably monologue for 5 more minutes, and after that, I'll be like, fuck off. I can't monologue for 5. Okay, how long have I... Okay, wait, I don't know how long this has been going on. How long is it? 20 minutes? 25 minutes? Fucking hell, I've actually gone that long. Damn. Oh yeah, so did any of there was this guy, I forgot his channel. Hold on, let me just get his channel's name. Okay, so questions for men from Indian women or some shit like that. There was a video posted ages fucking back, and there was this guy. His channel's name is Odd Ramble. So ODD Ramble. I'll actually put a link to his channel in the chat. You know what? I actually like the guy. He seems to be pretty interesting. He's actually kind of done a response to the video. Well, while I do disagree with a lot of what he says, he does have a lot of good points. I've put a link to his channel on the thing. He's only got 3 videos as of now. But his video on depression, the second one, is absolutely mind-blowing, to be honest. I loved it. He's got 3 videos. Questions women have for Indian men, answered by an Indian man. Another video, depression, and then another weaponized autism, which is fun to watch. To be honest, it was actually fun to watch. But depression, I think that's. I think he was talking a lot about how he's actually gone through depression, how he feels about it, how how depression comes and goes, and how people on the outside can't actually understand what he goes through. And I have an idea where he's coming from. I mean, I've been there, and it wasn't fun. And the biggest trouble was that nobody could understand. I mean, they just tell you, you pick yourself up and move forward. I mean, like, how the fuck do you pick yourself up when you feel like you've got all your limbs cut off and just lying down there? Or it's like a tortoise on the back, knocked over on the back, and you have no idea how to fucking get back up. It's a fucked up place to be. And people just telling you, it's just in your head, pick yourself back up. That's not going to help. It never does. And I think this guy puts it in a really good way. And you guys should go watch his channel for sure. I will put his the link to his channel in the description as well, probably once the video is done. I'm trying to get him on. I did message him, and he will probably be on my channel next week. Hopefully, we should be able to do a show, and I think it'll be fun. Anyway, hey JK, what's up?
Hello. So you're saying that this person that you posted, is he manic depressive or just regular depressive?
I think it's just regular depressive. He's got a lot of things on his mind, I guess, but it's really it was really a different feeling listening to what he had to say. And I think the way he actually says it is not something I could do. I think that's another thing that I was actually, why I admire him. The way he gets his words out and the vocabulary that he has, it's absolutely astonishing.
Oh yeah, I'll have to bookmark it because that I get the same thing. You say go, you just keep on going, but it's not just mental for me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, you can't just tell a person who's down and out to just pick yourself up and get back on the road. That's not how fucking things work. I mean, it's how it works physically, but when it comes to mental things, it's I don't know. I've gone through it, so it's not that the psychologist who actually was helping me actually helped a lot. It was one of my friends who helped me get back up. But they weren't actually telling me to pick myself up. It was a lot of the other idiots who were telling me to pick myself up.
Yeah,
but the way
it depends. No, sorry for interrupting. But it also depends on the environment that you're in.
Yeah, true. It does. I was in a bad environment because, to be honest, I'm happy I'm leaving this country. I'll be leaving in, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks the max. And I can't wait to go, man. I can't wait to leave. I'm fucking leaving India, for God's sake.
You won't be MGTOW Indian anymore.
No, I'll still be Indian. The only thing I won't be in India. There was one guy on my the last video that I posted, I think a few days back. He's like, I'm pretty sure he was kidding. At least I hope he was kidding, because otherwise it would be really idiotic. He says, now they say, Native American, it's not Indian, that's offensive. Get it right. So I was like, oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, it's MGTOW Native American now. I hope he was kidding, to be honest. I hope he was just, pulling my leg or some shit. But if he was serious, I've got to say that was really stupid. So JK, what you been up to? What do you actually? Okay, give me this. What do you think? Okay, do you think the media has an extra bias when it comes to how they deal with men getting fucked over, or do you think it's just the normal gynocentric bias that the rest of society has?
I think they're just doing what they've been told to do, and what people want. They know people respond to to those types of messages, so they're going to do it. Whatever makes them money.
Fair enough. So it kind of grows from what the society expects of them. So if you want to gynocentric information, that's what the media gives them. That's what your take is, right?
Yeah, I mean, because look at the guy that was running Fox. He's leaving, well, for America. But I mean, Roger Ailes. I mean, sexual harassment. And he pretty much created a media empire, or ran a media empire. And it's like, okay, well, she was just doing it for a publicity stunt and try to get his money.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But I don't know. I think they actually push it a lot further than most society. I think, yeah, the reason they do it is for the money. But I think, I don't know, just from my point of view, I think they push it a lot further to kind of sensationalize it. But at the same time, completely downplaying anything that has to do with men.
Oh, well,
because I think
people want now.
No, but I think there are men out there who have a genuine concern of for other men. Not all of them. I'm guessing a minority, to be honest. So yeah, I think it makes sense. Because there's this. I'm not sure if you're listening to what I was talking about. This whole thing between two of the celebrities in India. Like, even though all the evidence backs up the guy, there seems to be so much of doubt and so much of they're actually asking the guy to prove that he wasn't in a relationship rather than asking the girl to prove that they were in a relationship.
Yeah, well, I don't know, because I mean, it could be different in India than if it happened somewhere else.
I don't know. Actually, yeah, it could be. Yeah, we are fucked up. I mean, we Indians are so fucking wired to. I mean, yeah, we are a little bit more traditional than the rest of the world. I think we're kind of close to maybe China, Japan, and the few of the subcontinents nearing. I mean, not the subcontinents, but the few of the countries are actually near India, like Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, and all. We're a lot more. I think we're a lot traditional compared to the Western
And
world.
also, like America, the people worship celebrities. It's not what you know; it's who you know.
Oh, yeah, it's the same here as well. It's the same here as well. I mean, there's absolutely no way a celebrity can walk around without being fucking, thronged by people up and around the center. I mean, it's nuts. It's a worship. I mean, they've actually got, dude, you have no idea. They actually get these big ass fucking, I don't know, the cutouts, right? They get like 20-foot, 30-foot cutouts. All right, and they kind of pour milk on it and shit like that to celebrate him and worship him and so on. So okay. it's on a whole another level here. That's only with a few celebrities, though. I mean, one is one guy called Rajnikant from one of the southern states, state next to mine. He's worshipped as god in that particular industry, and by a lot of the people and the rest. I mean, a lot of other people as well. There are places where he's got like 20-foot, 30-foot cutouts. And before the release of his movie, before his movie just comes out, they kind of do this whole, what a puja is like. It's like a worship kind of ceremony, like how you have mass. So it's like a ceremony, where they have this bell kind of going on. You throw flowers on it and all that sort of crap.
Okay, so like an opening ceremony.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's literally like worship. So, for example, in temples, they say this prayer kind of thing, and they actually do throw flowers on the idol, the god's idol that's there. They throw flowers on it. They pour milk over it. and it's literally a prayer. It's literally worship, and they actually do that with these fucking huge ass cutouts of these celebrities, which I think is fucking crazy.
Yeah, we have cutouts, but I don't know if they're as large as what you're talking about. And they're
I've seen the
mostly
celebrity worship then. It's mostly following people, right? I mean, you have a lot of people actually following them on Twitter and this and that, and then paparazzis going around doing all that crap. We've got all that, but with a few additional features.
Yeah, okay, yeah, you know.
What's up? What the fuck? You changed your name to Monk Music. When the fuck did MGTOW Music change it to Monk Music?
A little while ago.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I've been out of the loop for quite some time. What, 3 months, 4 months, I guess. Fuck it, dude. I'm actually used to calling him MGTOW Music. What the fuck? I can't change it to Monk Music now.
I just call him music.
Actually, yeah, it makes the things a lot easier. Anyway, you want to fucking come on?
He's running a bath, so
Oh, fucking shit. I should have read that. I am a little tipsy. Fuck you, seriously. And where the fuck is SFM? He's supposed to be coming on as well. He apparently wants to get a bite of the fried fucking chicken.
Yeah, well, you know, he needs his chicken.
SFM, do you have some fucking grapefruit juice as well, bitch? Oh my god, I'm actually going to get a shit from MM for actually boozing.
I think
like, you know,
RP, it's your internet, it's not buffering.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with mine. I've actually put my stream on mute, but I know it's been a long time. Okay, basically I've been working as well as trying to sort out the shit to get out of the country. So I was kind of working double time. That's one of the reasons I couldn't do shit over the past few months. And now that it's sorted out, I've got my visa. Just trying to sort out the dates as to when to leave. And that's fucking freedom, bitch. I hate this place. I fucking hate this place. I absolutely use it. You know, India is awesome for a holiday. It's fucking amazing, especially the state that I'm in. It's called Kerala. They call it God's own country, which it is in some senses when it comes to like, you know, coming for a holiday. But to live here, it's fucking hell.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, it looks nice on the documentaries I've seen about it, but I don't know if I want to live there.
Oh no, fucking you wouldn't want to live here. You wouldn't want to live here. No way in hell. I'm pretty sure a lot of the men are actually trying to get out, because there was a point in time when I was actually teaching English. So it was this English test that you actually have to write to go abroad. Like, even if it's studies or if it's for a permanent residency, you know, you have to write this test in order to, you know, show them, okay, this is the level of English that I have. So it's like for, let's say for studies. So you have to get like a score 6 out of 9. And they score you on your writing, reading, listening, and speaking. 6 out of 9 is a fairly easy score to get. So I usually get like 8.5 out of 9. So I was actually teaching this class, and it's a huge business here. Just the test, our coaching centers for this test. It's massive. You can actually find one. Okay, so where I was teaching, within a 1 kilometer radius, you have at least 4 coaching centers there for this particular test itself.
Okay.
And the amount of people trying to get this, you know, pass this test and go abroad is just nuts. I mean, everybody wants to get out of India. Well, I'm not actually blaming. I mean, it's not a surprise because you get paid peanuts here. Like my last job, I got like probably, how much was it? Okay, in dollars, that would be $1,000 a month. So around 60,000 local currency. which is pretty okay, decent, but not something that I would want to live with. I mean, it's a very conservative life. I mean, I can't do my own shit. I can't buy my own shit. Come on, it would take more than a month's salary for just to get a fucking good phone or a good laptop, a gaming laptop. So yeah, I mean, I've got a PS4, and
That's a whore.
Fuck you, bitch.
PC Master Race.
SFM, motherfucker, what's up?
I just got back from Best Buy.
Oh, fucking Best Buy shit, yo.
Man, I fucked up. I ordered again. Don't order shit while you're tired, because you're gonna fuck it up probably. I did. That's the reason why I got foam nunchucks and an eagle catcher. I don't know why I would buy those things. Yeah, the eagle catcher is like some complex grip. It's not even complex. It's just like some grip thing, and it looks like it's part of like Pinhead's like BDSM shit. And I don't know.
What the fuck is an eagle catcher?
Literally, it's something if you Google it, you'll see it's just like something to work on your grip. And yeah, it's weird. I don't know why the fuck I bought it. I shouldn't have bought it.
Well, yeah, I actually see what the fuck it is, but why the fuck do you need that shit?
I don't. I was tired, so I bought it.
Okay, that doesn't make sense, dude.
Exactly. That's why you don't do shit while you're tired. It's just like I bought the wrong goddamn SSD. I got the little small M-SATA one instead of the regular SATA, and yep.
SFM.
You know,
the Falcon trainer.
I might buy a fucking Falcon. That actually sounds like a good idea.
What the fuck? Dude, you're way...
You're
way too tired.
I love to spend thousands on maintaining this bird I don't fucking need. Like, that sounds great. What? It catches field mice? Hell yeah, I need that.
Yeah, you need that shit.
Exactly. What? Only 7 simple payments of $599? Cool. Damn right I'll do that.
What the fucking hell?
I'll do that shit like that. But no, I'm still mad about that, but I don't know. At least when I went to Best Buy, it was quick in and out. They tried to
how much did that shit cost you? How much did that shit cost you?
All I got was it was just
eagle shit.
Oh, the eagle catcher? That was like $14, man. I mean,
fuck,
they
you're gonna
had
get a
more...
whole fried chicken with that shit.
That's what I'm saying. It didn't make no goddamn sense to get. That's some bullshit. But I did it, and it's too late, and I got it, and I don't know why I haven't. Fuck it. The foam nunchucks I can understand.
What the fuck, foam nunchucks?
Yeah. Practice your nunchucking.
What the fuck is that?
So if you hit yourself, it doesn't hurt.
Yeah, see, he gets it.
Foam nunchucks. Okay, fine, got it now.
Yeah, so you practice your nunchucking, which I have no at all ability, skill, eye for it, no clue what the fuck I'm doing.
You actually got to train in nunchucks.
Yeah, I know you got. I'm gonna get some YouTube videos. I'll be right.
Are you actually gonna do it? Because I actually bought a katana and I started training with it.
Yeah, you use like a fishing rod, right?
A katana's a fucking sword, you bitch.
Yeah, you use it like a fishing rod. I'm trying to tell you. You don't use it like traditional other swords. In fact, you're using the sword like a whipping motion. It's in the wrist. It's in the wrist. I learned that from an anime.
You hold it in the center.
I'm not even bullshit. I'm dead ass there.
Which fucking anime taught you how to hold swords?
I don't remember. It was one of them. I was watching with my younger brothers.
What, Bleach?
I don't know if it was that fucking show. I don't know if it was that motherfucker. Talk about demons and shit. Quick lesson of reality. This is how you properly hold and wield a katana. I don't think that shit happened. But
I fucking love the katana, man. It's amazing.
I don't know. As far as like if you want to get on like some sword nerd shit, I think the katana can go to hell. I mean, let's be honest. You have like a nice like a broadsword or something. You're cracking that shit.
Yeah, I've heard actually broadswords are a lot stronger than katanas, and I've seen.
Yeah, they are. Well. A lot of people don't know. Katanas are not for they're not for like some type of brute force. Like you see in the movies, they're like chopping motherfuckers' heads off and shit. Like it's like, all right, yeah. When you get like expert level, but in reality, against another sword, a lot of times they're pretty much fucked. So you're good at like I guess killing in a sense, as long as the competition isn't too good.
No, I think
Looks like
I think it's about how you use it. I mean, if you have
how about it? As long as the katanas are the only swords in the room, it's all good.
no, so okay, a broadsword is a lot tougher to swing around.
Yeah, take that katana right the fuck out.
I know, but the speed can actually get rid of the broadsword's whole. I mean, the whole swing itself is going to take a lot more time than the katana. It's a lot lighter. It's a lot faster.
All right, but all right, what the fuck ever. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I don't know. Still, it's just that part is just it just fucks it up for me. They're like,
fuck, Grizzly's gone live.
I don't know. Everybody just they're like, oh, what's the SFM doing? What the motherfucker's tired all the time? Let's just take over Saturdays. Fuck them. It's like, all right.
What the fuck happened? What happened to your Saturday streams?
I was too tired, man. tired now, but I don't give a shit.
Well, you're working Saturdays as well, or what?
Yeah, actually, some of them I do. Yeah. It's you remember around remember I started doing streams like around this time last year. I didn't have no time during the goddamn week and shit like that. They weren't doing Saturdays though.
During the week, I agree, but Saturdays. Why the fuck are you working Saturdays?
SFM is a workaholic.
Yeah, I am, man. I got a problem. I have a problem.
Dude, live your life. Fuck work. I mean, yeah, work.
Actually, I am living life. Work is life. Let's be honest.
Fuck off.
Yeah, it is. A lot of people don't like hearing that. Work is just a means
to live.
Yeah, exactly. To work.
Work is a means to live how you want.
Yeah, your boss wants you to be social at the office. You got to come into the office, and it's going to take an hour travel. And you got to have a smile on your face.
And some bracelets.
And some bracelets. And some pens in the cap.
Exactly. If you don't have pins in the cap, you're never getting that fucking promotion. You never get that promotion without the pins in the cap. Shit is in text. It's written down. Oh, I forgot to share this. Oh, let me share it.
And what the fuck is happening in the US right now? Fucking Antifa is going crazy.
My thing is, so some dude went crazy, shot up a bunch of people. Everyone's
Vegas shooting was crap. What the fuck?
But, I was watching this. Actually, I forgot what happened. It was something. I can't remember what it was. My thing is like, dog, the shootings are gonna. That's not. They're like, oh, we'll take away all the guns. I'm like, that is not gonna help shit. There's just gonna be mass stabbings, bombings, and shit like that. You're not gonna change anything.
See, okay. One thing, fucking the whole idea of taking away guns. What about the illegal guns? How the fuck are you going to take away illegal guns?
You can't.
Exactly.
It's fucking illegal. In fact, the gun the guy used, they said was illegal for like what, 30 fucking years.
Then how the fuck is gun control supposed to help?
It's not going to. They're just trying to further.
It's an agenda.
Yeah, exactly. They're just using an agenda that they saw an opportunity and now they're trying to take it.
Yeah, and but it's stupid. People actually falling for it.
Yeah, the dumb motherfuckers do. Like I remember I was sitting there and I was on break and some guy was like, fucking ISIS. I'm looking like, motherfucker, are you retarded? What are you high? I'm sitting there like, because they're like, the guy killed himself and shit like that. I'm like, all right, well, there wasn't a fucking terrorist attack then. And just immediately that's what a motherfucker runs with. And they just said, I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Fucking sheeple. Bah.
But didn't ISIS actually claim responsibility or some shit?
Hell no. It was a lone dude who did it himself. Like literally, it was just him. He just decided to do this shit. Which
but that doesn't make sense either.
I don't know. The motherfucker, he was fed up. It's like there was some years back where this dude was riding around with an M16 just offing people. And did that make sense? I mean, because you got to look at it from a certain point, like from a rational, logical mind, to go around and just murdering the shit out of people randomly, that doesn't add up. But
but something's got to break you. There's a reason for a break, right?
Yeah, but see, my thing is, they're not giving any backstory to this fucker.
Yeah, waiting for his medical records. I'm almost 99% sure that he was on psychotropic drugs.
You know, they keep saying that too, but I'm like, I mean, well, it makes sense.
How the fuck you get 20 guns in the fucking Las Vegas room?
People are shit. They don't pay attention to nothing. People aren't really observing as much as they used to be. Well,
what, 20 fucking guns, dude? That's not small.
Oh shit! Nelly got arrested for rape. Don't ask me how I just saw that article randomly. All right, I'm not bullshitting. So Nelly got arrested.
Nelly the singer?
I guess you can call him a singer because I wouldn't call him a rapper. Nelly,
Rapper, my bad. Rapper.
So basically, a woman claims she was raped on the rapper's tour bus in Washington. Occurred at 3:45 a.m. She was on his tour bus and got raped. Anybody else hear what I'm saying? 3:45 a.m. She was on his tour bus and got raped. Bitch, what were you doing on this tour bus at 3:45 a.m.?
She was having fun. And then all of a sudden it didn't turn into fun. And now she's going to say, oh, I can take him for his money.
Basically, so yeah, apparently she thought she was going to get something. That didn't happen. So she's like, well, all that's going to go is these false rape accusations are just going to go towards more of a civil suit. Because first they get the police report and shit like that to back up their civil case of them being scarred and damaged and all this other bullshit and just take them for as much as they can. A lot of these guys are so stupid they don't even see it coming from a mile away. It's right there. And they act surprised. Didn't that shit happen to Tupac like how fucking long ago? These motherfuckers still ain't learned? What? Sensitive subject? Talking about rape and music?
What the fuck is rape
music?
Well, I'm just saying, like a lot of these like artists and shit like that. My thing is with the false rape accusations, they're only going to up, especially once they start hitting on the civil case side and winning money from these dudes.
Yeah, it's just wealth transfer.
Yep, that's it. And so these guys are dumb as ever living shit. And every dude saying it won't happen to me. Nelly's probably sitting there like, what? Man, I made country grammar. That shit ain't happening to me. It's like, yeah, the fuck it is. Like they don't seem to get it. Why, I don't know.
It's easier to put a rape charge on a celebrity because people will catch on a little bit more and you get a lot of attention.
Yeah, exactly. So they can't just sort of like the bitch is lying and just throw it out. They have to do all this shit. You got to spend extra money, all this time. So basically, there's gonna have to be results.
Yep.
And you know the bitches are gonna be up in an uproar. You're not taking rape seriously, and so you got like no fucking choice but to just go through with that shit and basically slap the shit, like slap Nelly around in the motherfucking interrogation room and shit. Like you just got no choice.
Oh, so we actually have a woman who actually came out filing a case that she said that a man's been raping her for 32 years.
How the fuck is that possible?
Don't ask me.
I'm sorry, but 32, no, bitch, after a certain, number one, year one. Year one. Year one, that's right there. It's like, what the fuck?
Exactly,
nothing,
right? Fucking 32 years, dude. 32 fucking years.
That's half your life. Happy years and then 1 year not happy.
It's probably just one day not happy and that's it.
That's it.
You know, he probably stopped giving her money for all the shit that she wants and that's it.
Yeah, that's all it takes. It's like, you know what? I thought he made enough. He didn't make enough. It's rape. It's been rape for the last 30-something years. That the amount he said he was bringing in it was a lie. It was rape.
I don't know how the fuck you rape a person for 32 years.
You don't. I'm sorry. Let's just be all right. Whatever. Because people get mad. I don't care. At a certain point, that's not rape anymore.
All right? Of course, it's not.
It's fucking not. You can't like. They have to understand rape is basically, and I'm going by. I know. Don't get mad at me, but I'm going by a legal definition is basically penetration by force. And
you bitch.
Hey, blame them, not me. And so you're trying to tell me for 32 years, and this motherfucker was just like rolling up on you and force, like you didn't no protection, you didn't tell people, like you didn't move, nothing.
No, it's not just by forced penetration, is it? Rape meaning has changed, dude. I mean, now even if you touch your finger on the pussy, that's rape.
That's bullshit right there.
I'm not kidding. That's what the law says in India.
So, again, like, do bitches just want like no one to fuck them? Is that what's going on at this point?
I wish it was, but that's not true. They want people to fuck them, but they also want the fucking the option of screwing over any man that turns on them after they fuck them.
That's the dumbest shit. Why would you go along with that? You realize the risk in that? Let's say you're a dude, you're established, you know, you're MGTOW Indian, one of the most wanted, I don't know, workers in India, and literally you got shit going for you, and then this one bitch just rolls upon you, and literally just off of that, she can take it all away from you, just in that drop of a hat.
That's it.
His gold plaque, country grammar, his award for hot in here, just all gone, just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that. His whole goddamn big ass book library just gone like that.
Yep.
No more books on evil site. Just all out the window.
Yeah, I did not engage in India for the last 2 years, but I engaged when I went to Dubai.
He had the bracelets.
He made sure he had 2 pins in his cap that time. He's like, it's going down here. It's going down.
Dude, Dubai was the only area where I could actually fucking do some shit.
Well, my thing is they're making it so fucked up. Like at a certain point, I'm starting to wonder, like, you know, how many guys are really going to just keep going along with this shit and can't see a lot of the issues going on?
Dude, the problem is they don't fucking know.
Look, do they see this shit? Well, no. You know what? Actually, this goes down to like when we were talking about the male suicide thing. No one talks about it.
Yeah. So it's the thing is they don't see it because nobody fucking tells them, first of all. And even if like all the information that comes out, you know, it's you know, even if a case comes out that's saying that okay, a man raped a woman, he won't even think for a second to actually figure out was this actually rape or was he falsely accused, because automatically in his head, okay, that guy's a rapist, he's a fucker, he's got to go. He doesn't think that it's going to happen to him or that it could happen to him.
It's like because I don't know, I've been trying to like think about this shit and wavering it through my mind, and you know, after a while I'm like, you know what, how do you help motherfuckers who are actually part of the problem?
Fuck off.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, whoa. That's why I use that analogy of like you just walk up on a rabid wolf eating its own leg. It's like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna fucking bother with that shit.
Exactly. Like, nah, I'm good. You go ahead. You keep devouring yourself. I'll just you know just go over there and maybe play on my PS4. No, on my PC.
Have a fucking beer. That's
on
it.
his edgelord PS4. Got the briefcase. You got the bookcase full of books. You got a Lamborghini.
Okay, I don't have the Lamborghini, but I want the others too.
The garage. Got the pens in the cap. You gotta have.
I've got a simple old Ford. I've got a Ford.
You got a fucking Ford with pins in the cap and bracelets. This motherfucker.
You read a book a day.
SFM, you're not going to believe this. I actually haven't read a book in 3 months.
Get the fuck out. What happened?
No fucking time, dude.
Jesus. Oh, man, the world's going to hell. We're fucked. We're all fucked.
Dude, even when I was traveling, so I bought a book on the way called The Genome. So I bought it while I was traveling, and I thought, okay, maybe I'll get time to read when I'm traveling. I'm, you know, coming back and so on and so forth. And honestly, I've just got to like 50 pages or some shit like that. That's it.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I need to read a lot more. I've lost touch with my reading.
Well, obviously MGTOW's failing, guys. We need to pack it up. Time to move on. All right. So, apparently, you know, this is the thing that I find disturbing. So, there's something I was thinking about this. So, a lot of people are still going through the ABCs. You know, basically, you know, you graduate school, go to college, get married, start a family. And again, these go down to these people who are not looking around and see that it's all fucked up, and this is like a horrible idea. Like it's a bad idea to go and do this shit. And my thing is, so, like, because actually, the reason why I'm bringing this up because it was something I was saying the other day when it came out to that mass shooting thing. I'm like, well, yeah, there's other mass shootings because Trav talks about the mass shootings a lot, and you know, you look on the news and shit like that, and you try to see somewhere where they're talking about the shit, and they're not. So when something like this happens, like a big mass shooting, they try to capitalize off it. And so my thing is, if people realize how not random of an occurrence it actually fucking is, they'd understand, like, yeah, obviously something's wrong because people normally wouldn't do shit like this just off the cuff. If things were all right, you wouldn't have a bunch of people just saying, well, I'm about to just murder the shit out of a lot of y'all randomly. I don't even fuck who you are. You're just here, so you die. But my thing is, see, I see where some people's points are, you know, we need to spread information, we need to do all this. But the resistance is so fucking strong against that, that my only thoughts were they would just double down on censorship. No? Nobody thinks that? No opinions?
Why would why the fuck would you double down on censorship?
Oh, well, it's simple because like more and more as people talk and shit like that, see, they can try, as far as facts go and, you know, the internet and everything like that, once somebody hears something and they actually start looking into it for themselves, you can't decide what they're going to think. They decide what they think. So the easiest way to not let them come to a logical conclusion of reality is them to never hear it or at all, or for you to get to them first. And even then, it's still a crapshoot because you may get to them first, but if whatever counter argument against what you're feeding them is strong enough and they are smart enough, they will go again with the logical conclusion. So your only real option in that would be to censor the shit out of whoever the fuck or whomever the fuck is spreading information about basically that's fucking up whatever agenda you have.
Or feed them false information completely.
I went down. See, you weren't even paying attention. I went down that aspect while I was speaking. My rambles have gotten stronger. Oh yeah.
SFM, you've changed in the last 3 months, bitch.
Oh yeah, my ramble game is tight. I even did a monologue. I'm trying to tell you, man. I did like it was a short just monologue. Oh yeah.
Fucking how long?
Crazy. I don't know how long. Let me go check how long was that monologue.
It wasn't usually go monologuing anyway.
It was not on purpose. Nobody's ever there. It's like, yeah, it's Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern. It's like, all right, guys, where you at? Hey, guys. Nobody's fucking there. Nobody shows the fuck up. Like, all right, well, there was some stuff in the world today that happened, and
that's exactly what I was fucking 1 hour ago, bitch.
My bad. I said I had to run real quick. I'll be right back. My bad. Where was that goddamn monologue? I don't know where the fuck it is.
Got to fix his amateur error of ordering the wrong PC parts.
All right. Okay. Number one, I said I was tired. So anybody could have made that mistake. I didn't look at it correctly. I thought I looked at it correctly. I didn't. And now it's just gonna sit in there until I order the next the adapter for it, and then I'm probably just gonna.
You're gonna need the adapter for the adapter because you're gonna order the wrong adapter.
What? Yeah, I might as well just order 3 adapters, just right in there, just 3 at once. Fuck it, all 3 of them. So yeah, that's gonna happen. As far as things have been going around MGTOW, you've been going
yeah,
really
catch me up. What the fuck's been happening?
Some
SFM is working so much that he doesn't do hangouts normally.
That's very true. What the fuck? What the fuck? Like all of a sudden, like that's a huge issue. Like, this treacherous motherfucker. What?
Yeah, issue, bitch.
Well,
just ignore the fact that I haven't done one in 3 months. But yeah,
exactly what I'm saying. Look like, wait, what? Like, what the fuck? This motherfucker ain't been here at all. But
yeah, but I didn't expect you to go off fucking, shit.
Hey, man, tired and busy. Couldn't help it. I shouldn't be looking for this adapter right now because it's really taking my.
See, he's gonna order the wrong adapter. I told you.
I was almost about to too. Yeah. I was almost about
SFM, you're tired. Don't order it now. You're gonna fuck up again.
I am, because I'm looking like, wait a minute, what am I ordering again? Oh, no, I think I got the right one. No, that's not even it. Fuck. All right, fuck it. I'm not ordering it right now. I'll wait till later. So a lot of stupid shit. Basically, right now, there's a big battle for who can be the biggest shill in MGTOW. People are basically trying to... I'm not bullshitting. It's actually the most hilarious thing in the world.
He's not bullshitting you.
Yeah, like it goes down to the aspects of male competition and motherfuckers noticing who wants to be like at the front, the most talked about MGTOW, the most prominent MGTOW, and it's like, you motherfucker. This is why I be laughing at a lot of the eggheads. I'm like, all right, but you know, it doesn't take a genius to understand that even if you talk about and understand a lot of these instinctual behaviors and shit, so what's to stop you from doing them? Because you can't turn them the fuck off. Are you going to analyze your own behavior when you do it or not? You going to catch yourself? No? Yes? What?
Fuck you, bitch. Yes.
Well, because they're the same ones who will bitch about somebody calling somebody else out on some shit. It's like, well, you're supposed to do that. I mean, you actually.
So what are the new rifts that's been happening? Has there been any new rifts between MGTOWs? The usual bullshit that happens. Because the last time I was here, I think it was Latin MGTOW or some shit like that.
You're talking about Mexican MGTOW, and he finally went the fuck away. And he was basically he was. Yeah, and I was saying, like, I kept trying to point out, like, his strings are getting pulled. Somebody's feeding him bullshit. And he brought up remember that same old shit from old, like, Hangout Gate? He brought up that shit, which when he did that, I was like, I know exactly who just gave him all that bullshit. And so it's all one of those, and literally it all comes down to somebody being excluded like 3 years ago, and they're still pissed. They came around, said some crazy shit, and it basically is like, yeah, you can get the fuck on with that. And they're just mad. They're still mad now. And also, and that same guy, SPI, I don't know. Is he still around?
I don't know.
No,
it's good that you don't know much about him. It's good. Let's keep.
I don't pay attention to those jackasses. They kept. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with them. There's no way in fuck you can ignore the shit out of somebody, not even be sub to the channel, and they're making a whole stream about you. That makes no goddamn sense. And and Hopeless Ape is advocating for MGTOWs to support WGTOW. In fact, there's a video.
You got the music video.
Yeah, there's a music video. I'm not. It sounds made up. I'm not making this shit up. There's a fucking music video. There's a music video. Hold on, let me find out. What hang out?
It's gonna reach.
You know what?
It's gonna reach #1 in the charts.
I would support WGTOWs. Fucking hell, I would completely support WGTOWs.
Ooh.
They're going their own way, right?
No, after you watch this music video, it's gonna go the #1 in the charts.
And also, #1, supporting WGTOW is the most retarded thing and redundant shit in the world, because it literally is just the same thing as men supporting women right now. Nothing different. There's nothing different to it. It's like, hey, you guys, these women are doing the same thing you do, so, you know, support them, give them money, plug them and stuff. It's basically an infiltration of a male space.
He's got the backwards.
Okay, I'm not gonna fucking give them money. No, fuck that.
Yeah, they want your support. They want you to, you know, do all that stuff. Blah blah. You know.
He's got the backwards cap with the pins.
The backwards cap has WGTOW on it. What the fuck? You've been #1. We went through. We've discussed all this bullshit and said how it was garbage and all this other shit. And yeah, it's just at the point. It's like, dude, that's why I'm looking like when you said that. I'm like, don't say that, dog. The whole thing about saying you support WGTOW literally is just like, that's one of those things now. It's like, man, what are you fucking around with Hopeless Ape now? What are you doing? This motherfucker literally said he wants to be a matchmaker for WGTOWs and MGTOWs.
What the fuck is that even supposed to mean?
He's gonna give you the bracelet.
He wants to match up MGTOWs and WGTOWs. I'm not even bullshitting.
Dude, that doesn't even make any logical sense.
He said WGTOW is part of the Manosphere.
Okay, somebody's got to kick his ass.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to fucking tell you.
Okay, though,
you should be happy you weren't around for any of this shit. Those are the stupidest shit ever. I swear to motherfucking God.
Dude, what? They're going their own way, and you want to match them up together to way?
Remember when we had? Remember our chat on male spaces and shit like that.
Yeah.
And remember, eventually it was like, the women don't force their way in. Eventually, a man lets them in.
Yep.
Well, normally it's a fucking simp. The simp tries to force basically his bitch in, and that's what's going on. Basically, simps are trying to force women into MGTOW.
Okay, so what I meant by I'd support MGTOWs is that as long as there are more women there that are not looking for marriage, I'm happy.
See, my thing is that's the funny part. If that's the case, if that's all the qualifier for MGTOW, then you can call damn near all the women in America MGTOWs. Because they're not looking for marriage, they just want your shit.
Yeah, true.
So my thing is MGTOW within itself is a fallacy, a blaring.
I don't know.
Fallacy.
I would love MGTOW monk mode.
You mean spinster ladies?
I don't know what the fuck spinster ladies are.
Old haggly bitches.
Yeah, okay. I'd support any woman who's not interested in any sort of relationship with a man, financial, sexual, or any sort of way. That's the only thing I'd support that women do.
Old, annoying, haggardly bitches.
But they got a cat.
And they
That's
bother
okay.
the shit out of them.
You know what? I'll buy them 10 more cats if they leave another man alone.
You know they can't do that shit. They cannot do that. So that MGTOW shit, it's stupid. It's just the reason why it's a running joke. We won't let it go though. It won't. I wish I had more articles, but I've been slipping on my article game. I stayed up to like 5 o'clock in the morning.
What
Ordering the wrong PC parts.
I don't get to stay up during the week, man. I don't get to do shit. I have to come home and go straight to bed. So I lashed out like a child. Like, no, I'm gonna stay up as long as I fucking want. I sit there nodding off like, no, I'm staying up, man. Fuck that. So yeah, it was pretty dumb. Honestly, it was the dumbest shit in the world.
I don't know. I don't know. Actually,
and California's going to hell.
Okay, you know what? I actually want to talk to a MGTOW.
There's only one.
Where?
The one that did the music video.
Look at the goddamn. We'll give you a second. Watch the music video. We'll wait.
Okay, fine. You guys keep talking. Let me watch the video and come back.
Man, I've been looking at some new pens and caps.
Really?
No, not really.
See, the key, the whole setup is having the pen on the shirt too.
Yeah, see, a lot of people miss that aspect. That's where you hit the trifecta: bracelet, pen and cap.
So
pen
you know
and
the
shirt.
pocket protector, that looks too bad. You gotta have it clipped on your collar.
Yeah, that's how people know you mean business. All right, let's see. Trying to find some.
And then you gotta have the chaplets.
Yep. Oh, you gotta be. In fact, you need to be putting on chapstick 24/7, no matter who the fuck you're talking to.
You gotta have
what situation?
Yeah, you gotta have the sculpted eyebrows. You know, you gotta have the eyebrows.
Yeah, sculpt your eyebrows. That's what real MGTOWs do. You sculpt the shit out of your eyebrows.
You gotta go to the parties late at night.
Oh yeah. In fact, the later you get there, the cool. In fact, if you show up 10 minutes before it ends, you're the coolest motherfucker there.
Yeah, you gotta have the bracelets to get it through the door, though.
All right. Wow, this article is fucked up. So, mom accused of keeping kids in makeshift cages, almost like they were little pets to hold ransom. Not bullshit. An article drop. So, a woman who allegedly kept 2 of her 5 children in makeshift cages and allowed all of her kids to live in filthy conditions was indicted on child abuse and neglect charges. Wow. I'm not surprised. And she's a horrible looking woman. Who reproduced with this bitch, I don't know. They shouldn't have did it. Oh, so now the Huffington Post trying to run with the whole how women can see certain different colors and shit. How men and women literally see things differently. Shut up. Shut up.
There's a new color. You don't know? It's a color that only females can see.
Then it only exists to them. That's it. Now, look, now they have one thing to hold up.
It doesn't show up on the color table.
Oh, I get what you're saying. But yeah, no one else can see it, and it doesn't show up there, but it's real to us, though. What? All right, so stalker policewoman is jailed after hacking her friend's husband's Facebook page in a bid to wreck their marriage. So basically, she wanted her friend's husband. That's sorry, I'm finding some whack ass articles.
They are some weird articles.
All right, well, here's one that. All right. Doctor murdered her 2 toddlers with scalpel despite estranged husband for trying to kill herself. Yep. It's about to get pretty gruesome in this bitch. All right. So the double killing took place in a house in San Miguel de whatever in the northwestern Argentina province. Okay, where neighbors are still no, they're not. According to cops, doctor and 29-year-old single mother. All right, hold up. What? Okay, according to cops, doctor and 29-year-old single mother of 2 walked into her children's bedroom, sliced them to death with scalpel as they slept before attempting to take her own life.
You know, when you kill yourself, you got to take at least 3 people with you.
Apparently, that's what these bitches are thinking. That's exactly what they're thinking. One thing is, so she succeeded in murdering. It sounds like nobody was there. So how the fuck did she not succeed in killing herself?
Because it's a failed suicide attempt.
Really? No, I'm sorry. I don't think she ever meant to really try to kill herself.
Right. Well, she failed at killing herself. She only injured herself.
What the fuck was that shit?
The article, man.
No, the fucking video.
Huh? Oh, that video? That's the
music video. It's gonna hit the top 1 of the charts.
Yeah, the top 1.
Motherfucking crap.
Yeah, it's complete milk apple. Number 1, you can't have love and independence. It's not a thing.
Fucking hell.
Yep. Those are the jackasses who swear up and down. They got, hey, MGTOW, we're taking this to the next level. No, you're not. Shut up. You're just trying to take it back. You're literally regressive MGTOW. That's all you are.
Well, taking it to the next level with the pens, the bracelets, the signature MGTOW t-shirt.
Yep.
It has the collar notch for the pen.
All right, see, no.
Okay, go on with the article.
I already did. I put it in the chat.
Fucking screen share, bitch.
What? We got different formats here now, man. Damn.
What?
I don't know. I was just saying shit. Oh, let me screen share it's a short article with the one with the doctor. Might as well screen share this so these motherfuckers can know what the devil looks like. Oh. So yeah, toddlers with scalpel despite estranged husband. So estranged husband, but they called her a single mother. I don't. What? And then of course she tried to kill herself, which, let's be honest, we know that wasn't a real thing. I think in reality, her, this could be, of course, it's speculation. I don't give a shit. In reality, I think she just wanted to murder them and try again. I'll just be honest with you. It may sound fucked up, but I literally think in her mind that she probably was like, you know what? I failed. He's a beta. He's not what I wanted. And basically murder them and then start anew. That's why that failed a suicide attempt, because
that was just to garner some sympathy. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say, because there's other articles I've read of instances of where the woman does like murder the children out of spite. And guess what? When the woman commits suicide, no, she actually commits fucking suicide. She's out of there. This one, no. She needed sympathy, and basically, like, how else would she get away with murdering her kids?
Bitch.
Yep. So yeah, it's one of those things where they're not gonna put a bunch of information on there. They say the motivation behind the killing is still uncertain. No, it's not. The fuck? It may have. So it may have been a revenge killing to get back at the children's father, or no, it was. And number one, see, again, they say estranged husband. Then they say she's a single mother. Where is this? Single mother. They of course have to keep mentioning she's a doctor too.
You don't understand. She's a doctor.
She murdered children. Lock that bitch up.
Because we're a business too.
Yeah, she probably works in the abortion clinic.
Actually, yeah, you're right. Pretty much. I mean, well, that's actually something I wanted to hit on. I don't know why some guys don't get that part.
You know what? If she actually works at the abortion clinic, she just probably brought her work home.
Yeah, I don't think some guys don't get this part when they say, abortion is not a right or killing not a, they say some shit. And the thing they don't get is to women, they do see it as a right. You have to understand, in their minds, they believe that it is a right for them to decide whether a child lives or dies. They believe it's their natural right.
Well, they believe it's not a natural right, but it's a legal right now.
Good evening, gents.
Wait.
Hey,
Afternoon.
man, what's up?
Hi, how you doing?
It's not evening.
Okay, whatever it is where you are. Straight to my throat, you.
I know, right? But the thing I was saying is, that's why a lot of guys don't get why the abortion argument will never really come to any actual stone cold decision, because you're talking about basically, number one, women will never give up something that they feel is a natural right of theirs. A lot of guys are like, well, no, you're bullshitting. You think I am? You got to remember, women in their minds, to them, there's their child. They're having the baby, blah, blah. So it's up to them whether it lives or dies. When a lot of guys growing up, when they hear their mother say, I brought you in this world, I'll take you the fuck out, I'll kill your ass. They're not playing with you. They're actually serious. Part of them really believe that.
And it's up to them whether the child suffers or not.
Yep. So, yeah. My thing is, I think for a lot of societies to fix a lot of shit, stop letting women have default custody. Doing a horrible, horrible idea. And you're doing an injustice to a lot of people.
Well, that's actually was brought by the feminist organizations. I think up until then it was dads who had default custody. In
certain places, yeah. And so
I don't think it was ever that way in India,
though. I mean, from what I know in America, at times it'd just be the guy, the woman would just fucking dip out, and then basically use it as a place to come back to. That's only hearsay, though.
SFM, you don't understand. She found a guy with the bracelets.
What the fuck? Well, I mean, that's technically, yeah. I mean, the bitch thinks she's got a better opportunity, so number one, women don't give a fuck about families. The only reason why they'll give a fuck if it benefits them. And so, what's going on is women's short-sightedness don't realize how it actually does benefit them. My thing is, if you could, these women are so fucking retarded, they don't get it. Someone's gonna literally stay legally obligated to you even when you get old and disgusted. Now, that's a long-term benefit that you can't put a price on. But someone dangled something in front of their face for the immediate gratification, and they ran with it and destroyed everything.
Yeah, they're all about the short gratification. I mean, you look at the fatties with the double chins wobbling around my town, eating.
Everywhere. They're fucking fat as shit.
Everywhere you go, fat bastards. I'm sick of them.
In America, no bullshit.
Anymore.
The guys are so used to bitches being fat that there's like this one bitch, like she was like, I look at her, I'm like, that's a fat bitch, and I thought she was working out. I thought she was trying to get in shape. She was wearing workout clothes. No, the bitch is still the same fat. I think she's getting fatter. And one dude's like, "Oh, she's fine as hell." I'm like, "You see this fat ass bitch? What are you talking about?" Y'all got Gap and she's all goofy and shit. I'm like, "There's nothing fine about this bitch. What are you talking about?" That's how bad it is.
You don't understand. She's wearing the workout clothes. It looks like I'm working.
But she's not. The bitch is still fat. She's
But
getting fatter.
it doesn't matter. She in her mind, and the perception is that she's working out because she's got those workout clothes.
Yeah. By Berghaus.
Well, yeah, true. Women are all about appearances. That's why they'll never understand the whole thing.
Yeah, the problem. The problem with them is that they appear. They're always fucking appearing. Please stop appearing. Go away. Go your own way.
They can't do it.
Go with hell.
They can't do it.
God, see you, bye.
Exactly. Go hopeless. Go with him. He'll lead you to the promised land or some shit. I don't know.
The waters will part because it'll all have been flushed away because of the displacement by the fatties, and off you go.
Yeah, Hairless will put you in a low budget music video.
Got like a $50 budget.
Dude, what the fuck was the dance in the video? What the fuck was she trying to do?
The bird on the video wasn't even sexy. She's what does Grizzly call them? Walled out, stalled out. Just.
I'm trying to tell you, that's the only wig towel. Like that's the only wig towel I've heard of.
Seriously?
Yeah, well.
More.
I don't know. I'll search it.
Backdoor hookups. It's bullshit.
Yeah, and
total 360, and I don't mean 180. I mean 360. They go in a full circle. Oh look, if they go their own way, we go our own way. We can have sex with them, and it's okay. Oh, she's accused me of rape. Fuck.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck?
Can you spell backfire? Can you spell backfired?
Exactly. What the fuck? And they'll never understand why it's such a mocking of it. And my thing is that, but one thing I do like, it does serve a purpose to weed out the simps and the jackasses.
Oh God.
Because you start seeing where some guys' minds really are. Because you see Hopeless, you see where his mind really is. He wants to go back to the plantation. That's it. And he wants us all to go with him. And the thing is, no, we're not. Because you can't put a different label on something and call it new.
But you could be in a low budget music video. You don't understand the power of the music video.
It's basically like it's like with the PUA. Basically, they're pumping and dumping and calling it something different. When I'm like, it sounds like you're just dating.
Oh, shit.
No, I'm pumping and dumping. You mean you're just dating?
I can't find any of the channels for MGTOW.
I told you there's only fucking one.
MGTOW fish in the sea. MGTOW more fish in the sea.
MGTOW, what is that?
Oh, there's a website.
MGTOW fish. Yeah, they got MGTOW fish. MGTOW fish.
So literally, it's one of those things again. And here's the part that I find hilarious. All these things have been talked about. It's just when you see them play out, it's kind of, you just wonder, like, is somebody really that stupid? Yeah, there is always someone that stupid to do exactly the shit you talked about when it comes down to the entryism, the hijacking, manipulation, the rebranding, the relabeling, all that shit. Yeah, there are people that fucking stupid who will try this shit in front of your face. And then when you say, hey, I know what you're doing, they will double down on it and gaslight the shit out of you.
Yep. And that's why the Russians... oh, never mind. It was the Russians.
So yeah, it's kind of hilarious. I think it's funny. My thing is
get out of the way. That's what it means. No, that's we got. No, women go. Oh, never mind. Who cares? Who cares? Just go away.
They're not gonna go away.
I want to listen to the reasoning for this, and I want to see how they actually.
To listen to the reasoning, you'd have to invite on Hairless Ape.
But you can't. They can't.
I don't mind. I don't mind.
How can you have reasoning? So okay, here we go. I don't take drugs anymore. Okay, I was an addict. Fine, but we'll just have a little bit.
What the fuck?
Okay, so think about it. I used to take heroin. Now I'm off it completely. I'll just have a little bit on this stuff.
Are you sure
Okay,
you want to talk
so
to this
here's the thing, MM. Now, I'm not talking about logical reasoning. I'm just talking about their reasoning.
Oh, right. Sorry.
I want to know what their reasoning is.
Oh, that'll be hilarious. It'll be hilarious. Like a factory running.
So everybody, like even the drug addict who goes back, they'd be like, I'll have a little bit. It wouldn't hurt me, right? I mean, it's just a little bit, So it's not going to be a big deal, and that's their reasoning.
Yeah, just the tips.
Yes. So I want to know what exactly MGTOW's reasoning is.
Well, basically, there's supposed to be women going their own way, non-dependent on men.
But who cares?
And see, that's the reason why some guys jump and they're like, "Yeah, I'm all for that." I'm like, "You don't get it. It's a milk apple.
That
it's not real."
It makes you immediately. It makes you a simp/white knight, doesn't it? Because you bother.
Because they don't get it. It's literally milk apple, and you got to remember, women love milk appling the shit out of dudes. As any guy who's been in a relationship, all the milk appling that happens, and eventually after a while, like after they're off the chemical highs and they're like, "That bitch milk apple the shit out of me." Well, yeah, if you notice, there was no actual sound logical reason for any of the shit she said. She just wanted to gaslight, confuse the shit out of you, and just find any way to justify her shitty actions. And so with that, it's literally it's milk apple. Only a female would have the brain to try to rationalize and logic what the fuck they're saying of women going their own way, because it's not fucking possible. It's just as women to sit there and deny actual nature, to deny the dynamics of it.
Who actually came up? Who came up with this milk apple shit?
Oh yeah, the story behind milk apple. No, it wasn't me. Milk apple started when MA was on one of his like rampages. And so it was MA. It was like a stream or something. I remember I fell asleep. I woke up to see a bunch of typing going on, and basically, MA was after this guy, and literally, so all he did was just type these nonsensical phrases in paragraphs, left up their interpretation. And so then MA is getting pissed off, and then literally, this guy just types milk apple. And MA boots the shit out of him because he said, "I knew it," and it boots the shit out of him.
Dude, milk apple is that in the Urban Dictionary?
It literally, yeah. Johnny Midnight put that up there.
Yeah.
And literally, when he said milk apple, he was just using MA's initials. That's it. And then so after that, basically a game got built off of that, and we did that for a while. And then after that, it became a term that basically means just non-logical, nonsensical, magical thinking bullshit.
Simple.
It just doesn't mean no. See, we use that for a reason. That's how we know somebody come around. They use milk apple. We know that if they say like, "Oh, it means a simp," it's like, yeah, you don't know what the fuck it means at all. In fact, literally, the Urban Dictionary for milk apple is milk apple within itself.
Yeah, just nonsensical definition of something.
No, that's not what's written. Milk apple, it's any man who just simp, pussy, beggar, and vagina.
We're trying to tell you, Johnny Midnight wrote that on purpose for fun.
Oh, okay.
He told us he was going to do it. So it's just a bunch of hijinks and shenanigans. We've just been having fun, that's all. So when someone comes around and hears milk apple and they're like, "Yeah, fucking simp," it's like, "Yeah, you have no clue what the fuck milk apple is." Yeah.
Yeah, I have no fucking clue what the milk apple is.
You could use that as Fight Club filtering.
Well, yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's part of the reason.
Yeah.
Because if you really got what milk apple was, I don't know, you wouldn't be looking on Urban Dictionary to try to find the definition, and you wouldn't be Googling the term milk apple, MGTOW Indian.
Why the fuck would I be Googling milk apple?
I know where you've been. He's been married. That's what it is. He got married. Spread it. Tell everybody.
Yeah, I was actually kidnapped and I was forced to marry at gunpoint.
Wait, what?
Fucking idiot. I was kidnapped and asked to marry at gunpoint.
Shit. Well, I knew it was gonna happen eventually. Hopefully, we can send out MGTOW Team SEAL 6 to save you, but I don't know about that. They're pretty busy. Well, a lot of shit going on in Canada.
They're very busy now. They've taken on women, so they're just in the bras.
Yeah, Hopeless Ape sent them on a mission to save the MGTOW, so we'll never see them again.
And you'll show up in a
Wigtow.
$5 music video.
Yeah, on the beach.
Dude, how about we invite MGTOW on?
No way.
Dude,
Right, where are you,
fun.
Indian? I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna slice you.
That bitch can't even speak English, really. Like, no.
Wait, what?
She's like,
Wigtow. Jesus Christ.
like, don't even do it.
Wait,
Don't.
isn't she putting videos online?
Yeah.
So
What's her
how does
name?
she do that without
M9?
M
What is it? What's she
Again,
called?
right, a
M9.
weak ass attempt at hijacking MGTOW. Weak ass attempt. M9 Tau, M9 MGTOW, or whatever the fuck. Like, what? Element made a joke that basically works for the CIA through an internship.
So they'll start calling each other chick ginas, won't they?
Exactly.
Chick gina.
It's fucking terrible,
Copyright.
man. I'm trying to say.
Copyright. Chick gina. Copyright.
Yeah, Andy, you haven't been around like for a while. Like none of your subscribers are showing up. It's just
Oh
like,
yeah, it's been like what, 3.5, 4 months?
yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
no, he
it's
got
been a lot,
fucking
man.
married. That motherfucker.
Yeah.
They probably thought I'm fucking dead or married already.
Exactly.
Both of the same thing anyway.
You got somebody with an RIP MGTOW Indian page up somewhere?
Oh yeah, better look.
God damn. It's crazy,
I used to
man.
come and
Joe
go on
Rogan
Twitter.
is-
I used to come and go on Twitter, so I guess people knew I was still alive.
All right.
Oh yeah, I'm still
Wow,
subscribed.
okay.
I still follow that NDTV or the breaking news from India.
What's
And, you know,
breaking
you
news?
guys are fucked over there.
Oh yeah, we know that.
That's the part that sucks. Like, you know it, but like there's not. Well, the same thing here. We know it, but there's nothing we can do. It's like, fuck it. It's just
Dude,
gonna
that's the
happen.
reason I'm so fucking happy I'm leaving.
Where you
Oh,
going?
yeah.
In general
And
terms.
I'm not gonna
general
actually-
terms.
And then I'm not going to tell that anyway. No, I'll tell you guys in private.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
I'm staying in the U.S.
Nah, that's fine. That's not a big deal. One of them already asked me in the comments, so I told him straight away, I'm not going to tell you what or where I'm going to go.
I bet it's Australia.
Yeah, because I kind of gave away my complete location where I am right now in a lot of my chats. So maybe this time I'll actually try to stay completely off the reservation. I mean, nobody should know which fucking continent I'm on.
Exactly. Like, what the fuck? And the thing,
He's on the moon. He's on the moon. He's on the moon.
that's it. Yep. Goddamn moon MGTOW.
Yeah, Moon MGTOW with WGTOW starting to forging a new colony of independent, like-minded individuals with no
The
sex,
dark
no
side
fat.
of the moon, where all the
Yeah.
supposed World War II.
Oh, I'm going to actually, start humanity taking one of the WGTOWs with me.
Yeah, you can start a whole race of purple-haired, tattooed, over-tanned European WGTOWs with you.
I wonder if they'll actually have tattoos when they're born.
Oh,
Ew.
God.
So apparently, petroleum dealers call for a nationwide strike on October 13th.
For what fucking joy? Why?
Who's called for a strike?
Well, hold on. Let me open it up.
Where? Which country are you talking about?
Mumbai, United Petroleum Front today announced nationwide strike of dealers on October 13th to press for various demands, including better margins and inclusion of petroleum products in the goods and services tax. It warned that if the demands were not met at the earliest, fuel dealers will be forced. Number one, no, they will not, because the amount of money they would fucking lose versus what they're trying to gain. No, sorry, you won't. No, it wouldn't work out. You know it wouldn't. So yeah, no, I think I call shit test. Well, I'll share the article if anybody wants to. There's probably some eggheads somewhere. It's like, yeah, and stuff. I don't know. Big words here, big words there. Stuff, big words. you know how those damn eggheads are. It's like they got a book about it. They read it somewhere in third grade.
It's in the library of massive books and bracelets.
Exactly.
And necklaces.
Dude, why the fuck are you getting NDTV alerts?
Bro, I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, motherfucker.
Well, don't ask me how. I mean, it just happened. Oh yeah, because a lot of the MGTOWs and shit like that on Twitter and Facebook and all that shit, a lot of Indian dudes. So
Yeah, I know.
yeah. And you know the rules of Twitter. If you have MGTOW in your name, people just randomly follow you. Yeah,
Not really. I've got only 100 followers. I think.
I've got. You know, I'm not gonna say how many I have. I don't have any. I got no followers.
Oh, I found you, bitch. I think I found you.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
He's gonna follow you now.
What kind of shit?
Wait, is this you?
Nope.
Okay, I'm not sure if this is you.
What does it look like?
Wait, hold on. Let me just see your language. I'm pretty sure you'll have a lot of spelling mistakes. So once I get that, I'm sure it's you.
And
actually very true.
mistakenly ordered PC parts.
You see a Twitter post, fuck! I ordered the wrong shit. Don't order stuff while you're tired. Don't do it. All right, so yeah, Twitter is kind of annoying because they just, at a certain point, I thought Twitter was more like one of those things like, hey, anybody ever think, but it seems like there's only certain people who really just actually tweet shit that seems like regular conversation. Everything else has to be articles, what's going on in political sphere, and agendas. Like that's all it is.
Oh, here we are.
CNN.
Yin,
Yes.
is that you? Yin and Yang.
Oh,
Yep,
with
that's
the
it.
Hulk sticking the middle finger up.
Yep, that's
Yep. That's
No, that's not me.
it. Dude, your English gives you away.
What English? I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yes, and the Trav Firefish thing gives you away as well.
And as well as tweeting this chat as well.
It's like that's not me. That must be some other stamp.
Some other staying for me, Kev.
Yeah, they're just popping up every goddamn where, man. I should have fucking TM'd this shit. What the fuck happened?
Oh yeah, staying free. You're supposed to. Yeah, you want to TM staying free? Sure.
It might work. It won't work.
Someone
It'd be a nice
copied
idea though.
his channel.
Oh yeah, did I tell you about the Chinese boys forced to do press-ups over their female classmate? China's like just saying, fuck this shit. Everybody else's population is dwindling, but not ours. We're gonna do something about this shit now. And,
their population is never going to fucking swindle. They're fucking mating like bunny rabbits.
yeah,
It's the same as India. I'm pretty sure India will beat China soon, but still.
Hey, I could have sworn I followed you on Twitter.
Nah.
Huh. I don't know how that happened.
Because if you did, then I'd have followed you back, you bitch.
Well, I didn't know you was on Twitter.
Motherfucker.
It's called Jitter, not Twitter.
What? All right. So apparently, this article they keep on fucking sharing is CNN advocates female infidelity as best way for women to endure modern marriage. All right. This goes down to this goes down to gynocentrism, and this goes down to the reason why our species will inevitably fucking fail. The moment where you're sitting there thinking that keeping things in the right order, and that you start milk appling yourself and saying women aren't fucking dependents, and that if you don't have to keep anybody's behavior in check, no, you do have to keep everyone's behavior in fucking check. And that whole gynocentrism aspect, when it comes down to it, and you're like, well, no, women need to be free and blah, blah, and all this other great shit, and no, that's harming them. They need to. Everything's going to fail. Everything's going to fall the fuck apart. Herpes.
I don't know. Is it just me? It's just that this has been happening a lot more. It's just that now they want to do it openly. That's the only difference. I mean,
yeah, that's well, my thing is they can get away with it. Think about it. Everybody right now, it's such a time of equality and progressiveness and all this bullshit. And especially how the gynocentrism is out of control with, that they don't have to hide shit. They can speak about it openly and they'll get applauded. A woman can say, well, I killed my kids because my husband was cheating and I felt like I was trapped and he was controlling, and they'll applaud her. They'll say she's a strong victim and she overcame. That's how bad it is.
I'm a strong victim.
True.
That's not... You know, that doesn't make sense.
You don't get my humor.
Because that's milk apple as shit. God damn it. See, this is what happens. So, yeah, it's to the time where literally it's going on more and more. Woman might stab boyfriend or something. They're like, well, he's probably abusive. You know what? You go, girl. You're strong. And that. It's basically right now, the human beings are cheering on the end of their species. That's literally what we're doing. By the hands of women.
Let them do the fucking shit they want. As long as we're not going to engage with them, it doesn't really matter.
We don't got a choice. The fuck you mean? We got to go out and go to work and shit. We got to deal with these psychopaths.
I'm talking about romantically, you bitch.
Oh. Well, I mean, yeah, you don't got to do that shit. I don't know.
It crosses over.
Technically, he's right.
Huh?
It crosses over into the real world. You have to exit the door. You have to deal with him.
Look, I'm fine. I'm fine actually working in the same fucking room as a fucking woman as long as she doesn't fucking bother me.
Hey, I'm sorry to say, but female, like women just raping dudes is going to end up becoming rampant. So I don't know why a lot of guys don't get that part coming.
That's not going to happen.
No. What I'm talking about is, see, she can try and, fuck with me all she wants. I'm just going to fucking ignore her. But
hey, man, I'm saying in India is pretty vicious. They're probably going to rape you, dude. It's already happening in Africa. What? I'm not bullshit. It's already happening in Africa.
Dude, it's happening in India too.
See? There we go. So you work in the room with that fucking sexual predator ass woman all you want. Believe me, you'll be on child support in no time.
I'm not going to fucking bother.
No, she will.
I've got enough strength to punch her lights out.
And then you go to jail.
Fuck that. I'd rather.
And then also go to jail and be accused of rape.
True.
That's what I'm saying. It's the most fucked up part. Because when you think about it, like what we're saying right now might sound ridiculous or something. I'm like, wait a minute. This shit is actually very plausible.
No, it has happened. It has happened. Actually, there was a case where a 17-year-old boy, so both of them are having sex in a hotel room. They got caught. And so now this girl starts saying that he raped me. Now the guy, luckily he was under 18. So they could actually use the Protection of Children Act against her. So in the end, she's the one who got screwed over, not the guy.
Good.
If he was 18, he would have been fucked.
Oh yeah, it would have been over with. Your career's done with, son. You're done. You're fucked. It's man, I don't know. After a while, because I forgot who it was that they said some shit. And I'm like, well, yeah, eventually they're just going to try to double down and just force dudes to just deal with bitches. Because really, that's because my thing is, in society, that's the thing that costs the most. Is basically, it's basically the women, and I don't even want to say children cost the most because it's really just the bitches. Because I don't know. Well, someone knows where I'm going with this. Somewhere, somehow, someplace, somebody knows where I'm going with this. And so basically the whole thing is somebody just to pay for these bitches and them to do whatever. So, because they keep making higher demands. And after a while, is there anybody who's just like, why don't we just smack some sense into a bunch of people? Like, who wants to play this bullshit mind game that's going on? It makes no sense. Nobody's happier at all. Nothing's getting better, period. And yet they're just going along like all this shit makes sense.
Okay, no, so here's the deal. I was actually having drinks with my friends today. And one of the guys, he's actually, okay, so we've got this custom here where you go to the girl's house to see the girl, ask questions to her. Her family asks you questions. So, and then, they say yes and no or whatever. And then they decide to get married and so on and so forth. So this guy's actually going to go tomorrow to see a girl to see if he wants to get married. And I kind of talked to him, not just a little bit, I spoke to him a lot. But no, I mean, he just wants to get married. That's it. I mean, he's like, no, there's no other life. I mean, that's how life is, and that's what everybody does. So I've got to do it as well.
What?
You got to toe the line.
Oh, well, yeah, they used to have something like that here in America where you basically, you go and you meet the parents and shit like that, and you sit down and talk and all that bullshit. And the thing is, well, it's not a thing anymore. Nobody gives a fuck because remember that whole sexual liberation and all that other bullshit. well, women are just outright whores, and there is no actual family unit anymore. The family unit now is just basically a woman and kids. That's it. So the thing I find it funny when they talk.
Don't forget the state. Don't forget the state.
Oh yeah, and the state too. Yeah. So my thing is, it's just one of those things where you just like, after all, who gives a fuck? You know what I mean? It's like, oh, I need to go. Like, dude, you're doing all this shit for a bitch. What are you, high? You know what's gonna happen to you? But they're like, no,
the
you gotta
bracelets, and he smells the bracelets.
All right, the bracelet doesn't have a get out of jail free card.
drugs.
That shit does not do that.
But the bracelet gets some drugs.
That's right. Well, he must be on drugs to go along with the stupid shit that's going on now. Because the more and more when I look at it, especially if you look at the high, the female narcissism that's going on right now, like Jesus, ever living fucking Christ, high entitlement, high expectation, all that shit, and you just sit and you just think for a moment, and it's like, all right, well, this is all complete bullshit. Most of the women, let's be honest, aren't worth any of the things that they're demanding at all. And there's no way in flying fuck. I mean, most bitches are looking for a guy with what? Making at least around like 80,000 and up. But how many of them are even close to even having that as far as value or merit when it comes down to the traditional roles or the roles, just female roles that the man wants them to play? They're not going to do it. If you're a guy and literally you're busting your ass all the time and you're bringing on the bacon and you put a bitch in it, so think about it. Why would a man even want? Why would he want this bitch in his group? Well, because she's supposed to do all the shit he doesn't have time to do. Well, they're saying no, they're not going to do that. So her job literally, she's basically saying, yeah, I want that position, but I'm not going to do any of the requirements at all. Does that make sense to anyone? Like, think about that. That's basically, hey, you know what? I need this project manager. And they're just like, yeah, I'll take that position, but I'm not going to do any of those requirements for that position. I'm sorry. You're going to have to find somebody else for that shit, but still pay me. Well, no. Like a lot of guys are
I'm going to direct the project at SFM, and I'm going to tell you that I don't know what we're supposed to be doing, but you got to do it.
It's what the fuck? Exactly. It's becoming funny because a lot of guys, I don't think they kind of understand it. See, number one, you're not supposed to be thirsty simps just always on the prowl trying to get some ass. You're actually supposed to be directed towards, you know, your goal, task, life, shit like that. And the women are sort of like a thing, like, you know, in between time, like, maybe, yeah, okay, I might smash that, whatever. But they're making it so that your whole existence is about the bitch. That's retarded and doesn't make any goddamn sense. That doesn't add up. Because how else would you get anything done? Because you clearly see women don't get shit done. Women don't help with the getting done of things. In fact, they say that women are good at support roles. Well, not anymore because they don't want to be in a support role. They want to be the lead.
Let them lead.
Yeah, they can lead whatever sinking ship. I just won't be the fuck on it. I'm all right.
So we wrote this regulation that doesn't allow you to do this, so that's going to put a kink in this project that I signed you. And it's gonna add like maybe like 400 or 500 hours. So we're gonna need for you to come in on the weekend to play catch up. So you might as well just come in on Sunday too.
Yeah, that's basically how they pull it.
Now, this other project manager, she said that we were supposed to do it this way, so that's going to add another 700 hours. And we have a deadline. So we're going to have to play catch up. So I'm going to have to cut your salary in half and hire an intern. And the intern's probably going to be female, and she's not going to really do anything real except for just the paperwork side.
Basically, well, see, that's the thing that's I mean, it's I don't know. I've said this shit too many times. I'm trying to find different ways to say shit. I don't know how long I keep saying it different ways. Again, bitches don't really want to do a lot of money. Oh, the woman wants to be great. Well, yeah, maybe there might be some, but in reality, there are not really many. They really don't care. In fact, let's be honest. There's a reason why women are happier when the man has a full-time fucking job and she just has a part-time.
That's something we're
Dude, I actually saw a video somewhere.
Rework the file server. And
what file server?
yeah, you're gonna have to reorg the file server. And no one's really looked at it for over 10 years. So I'm gonna need for you to come up with a chart that shows what files go where. And we're gonna have that ready by the end of the day, so the server team can migrate the new file format that you have to organize for everyone.
What the fuck is going on?
Increase productivity.
What the fuck?
And move the new file structure to the new server.
Okay, so I actually saw a video today or yesterday where it seems like housewives are making a comeback in Australia.
Oh, don't fall for that shit. Yeah, actually, this is what's going on. So a lot of bitches are scared of being that old, lonely, haggardly bitch.
Yeah,
so what they're doing is they're playing. Yeah, they're playing.
No, I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it.
Oh.
No way I'm fucking falling for it.
Oh yeah,
I don't want to
tell you. That's what's going on too. A huge rise of quote unquote red pill women.
Yeah.
There's no such thing as a red pill woman.
They're gonna be in the music video.
On the beach.
What the fuck? Yeah, so that's I find it hilarious. A lot of guys are falling for it, and I'm like, you know what? Well, go ahead. It's my thing is the guys who fall for it. My thing is you deserve everything you're about to get. Because if you sat there and you listened to all this shit, you read all that stuff, and you actually understand it, there's no way in the fuck you should fall for something that simple. It's almost damn near like fucking well, you can't even call it false flag. It's just a lie. It's a trap. They're pretending like women do all the time. They're acting like that, and then my thing is they just want to make sure they got you, and then after that they don't give a fuck. My thing is that no matter how much they pretend they don't like the system or all that shit, well, they still are part of the problem. They still benefit from it, and they're still going along with it. So as long as all those things are an aspect, believe me, they'll say whatever the fuck to get you where they want you. Because, again, there's one of those life-changing moments. Once it happens, that's it. There's no taking it back. There's no changing it. That's it. All the consequences are out of your hands completely, and now you're just left up to the wolves. And no one's going to take the foot off your neck either. It's not happening. No one's coming to save you, and that's not happening. That's just it.
You see this choker that I put on you? We're gonna just it's on a timer, and it's gonna tighten. And you have 6 on the clock for to get out of the choker, or else you're gonna die here.
Oh yeah, you're gonna die in that living room with that IKEA table set.
At 2 o'clock, the doors will lock, and this place will become your tomb.
Actually, that was good. Yeah, you got the accent for that.
Fucking damn right I do.
What's up, Sheila? Ain't seen you in a while, you Mick motherfucker.
Man, it's been a while. How you all been?
Tired.
Me too. Fucking wrecked.
Been busy. Been busy as hell.
I've heard that MGTOW Indian is brilliant. How are you keeping?
Oh, fucking good, man. I mean, I'm just happy I'm leaving the country. So yeah.
Okay, you've managed to arrange that, and you've got work elsewhere or whatever.
Yeah, I've got work elsewhere.
Brilliant.
So I'm going to be only coming to India for like maybe once a month. I'm actually planning a trip to the US next year. I think probably October, November. I'm not really sure, but I will be coming to the US for sure within the next 2 years.
Nice. How you doing? How you doing, man? You
told you, man. Get the fuck out of Dodge. I told you. If you don't get the fuck out of Dodge, man, it's fine. They're gonna kidnap you, rape you, and make you get married. That's just gonna happen. That's literally how it goes. I mean, we all know it. We've seen the stories. It's just get the fuck out of Dodge. Like, think about it. When MGTOW used to do his cast, there were motherfuckers in the chat. It was like, yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Oh yeah.
Just go. Don't come to this place.
They're like, why the fuck are you still in India? Fucking hell.
I kept wondering why a lot of the gas stations shit like that, it's like that was all because I didn't know the difference. I thought it was like Arab dudes, like no, they're Indian. And I'm sitting there like, why are so many fucking Indian dudes here? It's because they're getting the fuck out of Dodge. Like, no, fuck that. I'm leaving. I'm out this bitch. And then one dude, he's so miserable because he brought his wife and family. I'm like, oh
fuck no.
Yeah. Oh, she makes him miserable. Dude, the way she talks and all this shit, I'm like, she's annoying. I can tell. She makes that motherfucker. You know the times he looks the happiest is when you can tell that she's at home with the kids and he's just been there all day and he still has to keep going. So that's the time he just seems the happiest. Like he just ain't got to deal with none of that shit. Yeah, that my thing is that who in the fuck? Again, this bitch has a gun on you at all times. And so basically you have to just play along. And then everyone's telling you have to do it, even though everything in your mind is screaming, hey, fuck this. Let's get the fuck on. This shit is stupid. I don't want to do it. Think about it. Just bound to that bullshit. The thing is, all these guys will get, you're not bound to shit. Don't get married. Move the fuck on. Enjoy your life. That's it.
That's it. That's it in a nutshell. I mean, ultimately, they've got you on life support. Like
chopping onions.
Oh, sorry, that's me.
He's gonna put some black seed oil on those onions.
Exactly.
Sorry, I'll put my microphone up. What you say? Sorry.
And it's gonna add the vinegar taste to it.
Yeah, sorry about that.
You gotta fry up the onions in the pan.
I bet he's.
No, it's cabbage.
All right,
cabbage like I use onion.
Yeah, he's gonna blend that all together. Power shake.
Don't stop.
He's going out running.
All right, MA, you realize that nobody can access those files because they have to request permission, right?
Yeah, you mean they don't show up? Like you can't see them?
No, you have to request permission.
Oh, that's stupid, man.
That's how it works. What the fuck? That's how it works.
I always like sharing memes and shit, trying to troll y'all, but nobody. What the fuck? I fucking hate you, dude.
It's just Google Drive links.
Oh, that's stupid. That was great.
That's stupid.
You're used to be administrator. He's gonna request permissions to access that.
All right, I got Packies and Mix in here trying to attack me already.
What the fuck?
You got cabbage flying in from England. It's all happening here, you know.
Actually, it's good to hear from you, Shingles. We were all scared you might have killed yourself after Colin McGregor, fucking lost it. It's good to know that you did.
No. Yeah, I went on a few weeks bender as I was like really upset over the fight, but you know, like us cage fighters, we always come back.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Oh, it's all right. But I was going to say, Emma, it's good to hear from you too, because I've been out of the game a little while, and just before I kind of sort of came, like started talking like live again, I see that you've come back, so it's really good to see you, man.
Fun,
yeah.
Fun.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm mushy and shit. What the fuck's wrong with y'all?
Fuck y'all.
Into your wig towels.
They have SFM. They had the bracelets on.
That's what's happening. They got fucking bracelets. They're all mushing up against each other. What's wrong with y'all?
They got the gelled hair.
Apricot hair gel. They got the apricot hair gel with Cialis.
There's nothing wrong with that.
What the fuck?
The product.
I'm just gonna go grab my steak.
Did you just say they're gonna grab a steak?
Yeah, I'm gonna grab my steak knife. You know, you said it's all getting all mushy. No.
You guys have cows in Ireland?
What was that?
You guys have cows in Ireland?
Have we what in Ireland?
Cows. Heifers.
Oh, cows. Oh, fuck yeah, we got cows all over the place, man. They're fucking blocking up the roads and shit. You wouldn't believe it.
Dude, that sounds like India.
Right.
You need to tell the bitches to go inside.
I think that's why he said that. I think that's why he said that.
No, that doesn't happen in my state, though. That doesn't happen in my state because we love our beef.
Fucking hell. It's like saying, have you got a Walmart in the US? You know, it's like shit. They're fucking everywhere.
Yeah,
I was trying to set up a joke. I told you to send them redheaded bitches back inside, but you guys fucked it up. Always fucking up my timing.
I don't know, man. As far as I'm concerned, big stores are the worst fucking place. If you want to see how shitty people really are, just go to a big store. Yeah, just go to a big store, big chain store.
You will see like the most depressed men are following around like fat, just wretched looking bitches in Walmart. It is very depressing.
I agree.
God,
I think it's funny.
You're so right. Yeah, absolutely. Bang on there, mate. You watch these poor buggers in one step behind, and they look miserable as shit, and you're one step away from buying a razor blade.
Yeah.
Honey, should we get some instant coffee?
They're not on Rascals? No! They're not on the Rascals there?
They're on Rascals. You know they're on Rascals.
They got
And
the
they got a
Rascals.
tip assist.
JK, yeah.
Oh, guys.
No, they got Tesco. Tesco is the big thing over here.
SFM.
What?
SFM.
Twitch, start up your stream. I'll shut this one. You start up your stream and we jump there.
Why?
Wait, I don't remember how to start up a stream.
Why?
What the fuck?
Why do we need to do that?
Because we're in a different time zone. All right, number one, we've been doing this way longer than you've been around.
What have time zones got to do with friendly racism? What does that got to do with one thing and the other?
Check your privilege.
You fucking
Use
white
the tip assist.
Fucking colonialist. SFM, you're a goddamn colonialist. You're oppressing fucking time zones and shit.
Yeah,
White
right.
privilege.
What the fuck is that?
It's just like, fucking, and then like, check your privilege. I haven't heard that in a long time. That's funny as shit, that is. Oh, right. So are we jumping over or what?
Yeah, I'm waiting for us. Okay, I'll go off air here, and we'll wait for SFM to start up a shit, and then we go straight up there.
Yeah, that sounds good.
All right.
All right, guys.
Okay.
If I can come back next week, I'll let you guys know.
Yeah, and this one was kind of lacking because
I have no fucking clue when I'm leaving the country, so I'm not entirely sure. So depending on that,
when we go to SFM, we're gonna make fun of the bracelets. You're gonna have the bracelets. You got the pens. And you gotta have the sculpted eyebrows.
and the cap.
Yeah.
Don't forget the cap.
all right, guys. I'm actually stopping the podcast. Bye bye.